This is Eddie Clone, EC Details, back with another episode today. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite primer polishes. This is Fiero. You're like, Eddie, who makes it? La Voz Cosmetica. Eddie, how'd you find out about it? Online. There you go. All the questions answered. No, but what I want to show you is the why I like it and the why it's one of my favorites. So this one has no waxes, no silicones. You can read in the back here. It's a water-based polish, and it does two things well. It cuts, and it also leaves behind the SiO2, where I could coat right over it. I don't have to wait. It's right away. I don't even have to wipe it down. This stuff is sick. All right, what we want to do is I want to show you how good it cuts, because I think some of the things that I love is if a primer polish could cut. Now, the two examples I want to use is Drive, and then I'm going to use NSP. So NSP 95 cuts real good. The thing about it is the work time. You have to work it. You have to work it until the hazing, or not the hazing, until it's broken down enough where you can wipe it off. So sometimes I like to turn and burn, baby. I like to and let it go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you on this panel. It's pretty damaged. It's a 2023 Ford F-150 Tremor. We're going to test it on piano black trim. I'm not going to use the aggressive pad. What we're going to use is our Rupes 3-inch. We're going to use 3 dots here, and I'm going to show you on the panel. You ready? Because I'm ready. Look, this is for the love of YouTube. Do you see what time that says? 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning, bro. Who gets up at 7 in the morning to record a video? I do. For you. Let's roll. Now, when you're looking at this, I had to turn the lights on. When you're looking at this part right here, it's super damaged. It looks like a lot of scratches, a lot of marring, so on and so forth. Now, Eddie, would you tape this off? I probably should tape it off. So if you're going to use a compound that has SiO2 on it, you don't want it to get on the rubber trim, so you're going to waste some time, and you're going to do it this way. I'm kind of that dude that I don't want to do work twice, so we'll just put it down. So what you want to do is always shake your compound, close the top, shake it. You're going to put the dabs, and then I'm going to spread this a little bit, because if you haven't used the Rupes stuff, the Rupes thing has a button here, so if you press it, it doesn't have a slow trigger. It causes it to do its thing. It's weird. I'm just going up and down. You're like, Eddie, what's that dust thing? I probably should have cleaned the pad before. It was inside of the drawer, so I probably haven't touched this pad in a while. That's probably why there is dusting. But I want to show you this. No hazing on the paint. Do you see that? Get the light out again to show you. Look at that. When you compare it to this, and you compare it to this, and this is just a primer polish. So what I'm telling you right now is this is just a primer polish. We're using a Rupes pad, which is not that aggressive. We're using speed 3.5. I did 5 fast passes. It wasn't even good passes. I call this Jamie the Cleaner passes. It wasn't even done right. But you can see the level of cut I got. The cool thing about all this is it didn't take a long time to work. I could have stopped a long time ago, but it gave me great work time here. So when you're looking at this compared to that, I'll take that any day. Check that out. Compare to that. Huge difference, huge difference. All right, so I showed you what it looks like on black pillars. Now, I want to show you what it's going to do on the panels. There's some minor scratches. It's not a lot of defects, and we know that piano black is soft. But I'm going to compound this car. I just want to show you the work times of this. There is no dusting from what I saw, but it does a good job of bringing back the gloss, doing the cut, and also laying down SAM technology, which is, SiO2 that I could coat right over. Again, our comparison would be Dr. Beasley's. Now, I always put 4 dabs on it. We're gonna come back over here, and I'm gonna just show you a section. 3.5. I'm using a Max Shine. And if you like Max Shine more than Rupes, I do not. Why? Because the cord sucks. The cord is freaking horrible. Bucket. And then one more pass. Now the work times on this is pretty awesome, and the rub off, the buff off of the compound is great. You're like, Eddie, what towel are you using? I'm using Klein's, Cleans. They're real good. So check the rub off. So now if you look, if I get you in closer here, you can see how clear the paint is, right? It doesn't give you a lot of heat. It did a lot of great cutting, versus this side where I still have, this side right here, I still have a lot of marks. And you're like, Eddie, I just want to see what the NSPs could do. Okay, so we'll test another pad with the NSPs, and then I'll explain the difference. I don't have any NSPs. So I'm gonna finish the car with this. I have to buy some to retest. I ran out. But I do want to talk about the NSPs. Yeah, you know me. No, the NSPs in themselves, they're a nano, surface primer. They don't have any. They claim that they don't have any silicones, any oils, anything like that, which allows them to work the paint, not have to do a panel prep and then coat right over. The way Chris puts it, it has a bunch of Velcro that it's like Velcro where it links with your SiO2. Now, anytime you top SiO2 with SiO2, you'll get that same effect, right? So if I put ceramic coating on the car and then I spray it with a ceramic sealant, it's binding or it's bonding to that SiO2. The good thing about Fiero, I don't have to wait at all, no 30 minutes. But by the time I finish this car, it's gonna be 30 minutes anyway, but I could coat right over it. I'm gonna finish this. A lot of you would even try this brand. Look, bring it in, bring it in. I was able to get to the truck with one cut, one pad, right? I used the waffle pad from DIY, and I was able to coat over it. I put a 7-year coating on the car. Now, here's what I'm saying. Look outside your normal brands. Find out what's out there. We have Owner's Pride, DIY, PNS. We have Drive. We have all these other brands out there, right? In the copious amount of brands. Put your foot forward. Link in the bio. Save you 15% off on one of the best panel prep polish primers, whatever. What's the word these days? A polish that does the job fast and leaves the ceramic layer behind. I coated right over it. No panel prep. I want to show you the truck. Check this out. Glossy! She glossy, boys. Look, she glossy. Bring it in, bring it in. I want to introduce you now at the outro, the best primer polish in the game. The best one. Eddie, what have you compared to? NSP's Drive Automotive Appearance. It just cuts a little more. It cuts a little more. It has a little more gloss. It doesn't get that dusty, easy to wipe off. And I left one side of the panel. I wish I would have videoed it. I left it for 30 minutes, sprayed some water on it, hydrophobic. This thing's the truth. The truth. No waxes, no sealants, no silicones, nothing in it. It's VOC. I don't know what that means. No, I didn't swear, bro. Jamie, stop. Look. So this is one of the best primer polishes in the game that you would never try because it doesn't say one of your favorite brands' names on it. Link in the bio below. I don't get credit for it. It's for you guys. Fiero, are you brave enough? Are you proud enough to try this? One of the best primer polishes in the game. Worked with rotary, worked with a DA, smooth as butter. Thank you guys for watching. We're Road to 2000, huge giveaway, huge, massive. It's gonna be big. One lucky person. Why, Eddie? Why one? Because this one you can't really separate. One lucky person is going to get the whole shebang. A 6-inch DA 21mm throw, 5-inch, 3-inch, my favorite compounds, Isabel's favorite compounds, and I might throw Jamie the Cleaner's favorite compound in there. I don't know yet because, you know, he doesn't really talk. No, he talks to me. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. The next video you'll see is about ONR. It's coming! I'm out.